everyone, today we're going to do a how to repair a broken powder. So you're going to need some rubbing alcohol, and I've already pre-taken the powder and smashed it up out of the pallet. So now I'm just going to mix in the rubbing alcohol until I get a paste-like consistency. Now you'll want to make sure that you add in the rubbing alcohol just a small amount at a time because you don't want to overdo this. So I'm just adding a few extra drops so that I can continue to mix this up because I don't have enough. And then we're going to keep going. Alright, so this is the consistency that we need. So we're going to go ahead and start getting ready to put this back into the palette, and this is from a Makeup Revolution bronzing palette. But we're going to go ahead and just put this powder back into the pan. And we're going to try to make sure to get everything. You could actually do this directly in the pan if you want, but I did this in a separate container so that it could be a little less messy because the powder was all over the place, and this was just kind of easiest to get all of it out so that we could get it mixed back up. Alright, so I'm just scraping out the last pieces here just to make sure I get it all. These pans are pretty large, so I wanted to make sure I got an even, amount for the whole thing. And so now I'm going to take the lid to kind of try to smush it down. It doesn't work too much because the pan is pushed down in there, so we're going to try something else here. And we're just going to use the back of the spatula to try to get that in there. So I am back, and I did my best to clean up the palette here. I think it looks a lot better than it did before. I got all the junk off of all the other colors, and I think now all the colors are back to their original colors. And I got several layers off, and then I just took the stuff that was broken and put it in this because I have a bunch of these, and I dropped some alcohol in there, mixed it up, and smushed it back in the palette. So yes, it is not pretty, but once it dries, the alcohol will evaporate, leaving the powder behind, so it'll be usable again. And I'm going to actually do the same thing with this green War Paints eyeshadow that's all broken up too.